Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I thought I would just start rapping and just chit chat with you and, give you some updates on what's been going on and do it while I rap because it needs to start. We are less than a week till Christmas. So hopefully this gives you some motivation to start your rapping too. Let's get to it.
When I started filming, I was actually talking to you, and I quickly realized that although I can multitask at many things in my life, rapping and talking is not something that I can do. It was taking me forever to rap. I was getting lost in chatting, and so I had to switch this over to a voiceover. So if you see my mouth moving and it's not matching up with the words, that is why I had to just switch to voiceover so that I could actually get things done while the kids were out of the house because Dan had both girls out at soccer practice. And so I had the house to myself, and I thought, why not just get this started? These are actually stocking stuffers. And when I was growing up, none of our stocking stuffers were wrapped. Like all the gifts were in the stockings, and you just opened your stocking, and there they were. Dan's family, on the other hand, they wrapped everything, even the stocking stuffers themselves. So when we got married and had kids, we had to decide, what we wanted to do. And I didn't have like that strong of opinion, and Dan really liked the tradition of wrapping the stocking stuffers. So that is what we decided to stick to, even though that's not something I ever did. But I am so curious, like, am I the popular or the unpopular tradition? Do you guys wrap or not wrap your stocking stuffers? I never even realized that wrapping stocking stuffers was a thing until I met Dan. Like, I had no clue that was even a thing that people did. So, I would love to know what you guys do and just know if I am the only one now wrapping stocking stuffers or if other people do that too. And speaking of popular and unpopular, I also just saw a poll recently of real versus fake Christmas trees. And I grew up with real Christmas trees until, I was old and out of the house. My parents got a fake one. But growing up, we always got a real one. We went to the nurseries, we actually cut down our own trees, and we brought it home. And Dan's family was the same. They always had a real tree. So, that's just what we thought most people did is get a real tree. And we get a real tree now, and we love the real trees. But I saw a poll, and it was like 87% of people use fake trees, not real trees. And that blew my mind. So, another thing to comment in the comments, do you get a real or fake tree? What is the consensus here? What actually is the standard? I had no idea that so many people didn't get fake trees. So, again, don't know if I'm the popular or unpopular, but it seems I'm unpopular in that category. I had no idea. All right. Well, I told you that I would kind of update you with how things are going. So I thought that what I would do today, like while I wrap at least partly, is give you a 15, 16-week pregnancy update because I have not done one in a couple weeks. And there's actually some new stuff that has come up. So week 15 actually was pretty normal, not much to, report. I'm off bed rest officially. Yay, it's been so, so nice, especially during this time of year when there's so much going on. The kids are so excited for Christmas. There's so many activities that we could do, and I've been able to help and participate with everything. So I've been so, so happy to be off bed rest. And week 15 was great. I've been having no issues. Um, I actually found myself like laying in bed a couple nights and was like, I don't even know if I feel pregnant. Like, baby's not moving all the time or that I can feel all the time. It's still kind of early and I do feel some movement, but it's not consistent or, anything like that. Um, but it's not enough even for me to like notice half the time. And I'm feeling pretty good, other than being a little bit tired now and again. But for the most part, like my symptoms have gone away. It's the second trimester bliss. It's like you don't even realize you're pregnant. And I found myself saying that multiple times this week or the week 15. And yeah, I hated saying that, but at the same time is how I was feeling. So, whatever. 16, on the other hand, I have, let's see, today's Monday. So 16, I started Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it's been, I guess, 5 days. No, can't be 5 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wow. I'm going to say 4 because even though I just counted and it was 5, it can't be 5 days of 16 weeks. Like, I don't, that is blowing my mind right now. Okay, well, I've been 16 weeks for at least a few days, and week 16 has been, oh, I've been so tired again. I don't know why. I'm just so tired. I have become extremely itchy in my hands. Like it wakes me up in the middle of the night. I'll be up from for like an hour in the middle of the night just itching, and I have no rash. My hands aren't dry. It's just itchiness. And I originally thought it was just dry skin like a few days ago when it started, but it is not just dry skin. I've been like using a lot of lotion and my hands don't look dry, like, but I don't have a rash and my hands are just itchy. And I knew that that was something that my midwife asks at our appointments, like, oh, have you started having any itchy hands? So I was like, like, what does this mean? And I looked it up, and apparently it could be this condition that pregnancy sometimes, can do called cholestasis. And it basically means that your liver is not functioning correctly, and it can be very dangerous for the baby. And um, it's just like another thing that could be happening. I have not had this confirmed. I go just after Christmas to go get the tests and see if that's what's happening. It's extremely rare, apparently. Not many people get this, although it does happen enough that there's, a community of it. But it's just something that can happen. And unfortunately, a lot of times, if it sticks with you throughout pregnancy, then you might be induced or have a C-section, maybe at 37, 38 weeks, because basically what's happening is your liver is kind of producing too much or too little bile. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I think it said your bile production is slowing down, but somehow you have more in your liver, which makes it toxic to the baby. So I don't know actually how it all works, you guys. I have not had this confirmed by a doctor, so I can't, that no one's explained it to me in medical terms. I'm just getting things from Google at this point, so you can't really take my word for it. But whatever is happening in there, um, is can be toxic for babies. So I know personally someone about 4 years ago in my network who had it. And they had it, but it ended up going away before they delivered. And so I'm hoping that if I can do a couple things, to try to help my body heal it, that it will go away from me too, and I will have no issues. Because when you are in a home birth situation, which is what I like to have, I've had one home birth and I'm hoping to have my second with this baby. Um, it's just you don't want to be high risk or have these issues because you could test out of being home birth, eligible, and I might have to have a hospital birth, and on top of that, might have to have a C-section. Those are not like the worst thing that could happen. Like an end goal is a happy, healthy baby. But of course, you want the birth plan that you have planned for. So that's what, my goal is. And of course, I want to be healthy and I don't want to be itchy because a lot of times this condition happens 30 weeks later, like 30 weeks and later, so third trimester. And this is kind of early. 16 weeks is kind of early for this to be happening, although it can happen as early as 8 weeks. So I'm just really hoping that it kind of goes away or I can do something to detox my liver to try to make it go away. But the problem is you really can't do much detoxing in pregnancy because, you know, you have to keep the baby healthy and safe while you're pregnant as well. So I just don't really know what my options are. I'm really excited to go back to the doctor after Christmas to kind of come up with a plan or just hear my options or just see what this even means and get there. But it has been causing a little bit of stress and definitely a lot of discomfort because of the itchiness. So that's pretty much what week 16 has brought. I do have other symptoms that go in line with cholestasis as well. But some of this other symptoms, I just guess I just don't really want to talk about, but you could Google it and see what some of the other symptoms are, and I'm having some of those as well. So I have multiple signs that cholestasis is what this could be. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just, giving my experience and what week 16 has brought me. I should mention here that this second set of wrapping that I've been doing, this is with the kids. I do like to wrap some with the kids, and this was our activity for the day. We do an activity each day of the 25 days leading up to Christmas. So wrapping was today's activity, and so we're wrapping all the gifts that we have bought for each other, the gifts that we've bought for our cousins and aunts and uncles, and la la la. And so I do like that they can participate in that and they can help as little or as much as they want to. Sometimes they're more eager, sometimes they're less eager, but I just like them to be involved somewhat in the process. So that's what this wrapping session is here. And then you'll see in just a couple seconds, we finish out the girls, Dan and I both. We just watched the movie Elf, and decided to do the rest of their wrapping last night, just together in our basement where we were away. And I won't show too much of this because it's really not much to see. This is our dungeon of a basement. It's not finished, it's not pretty, but we do have like a little kids area sit down there and we set up this table and we were just watching Elf while, finishing up and just spending some time together. And it was nice because, usually I told you I've been being tired. So when we put the kids to bed, I've just been going to bed and he's kind of been doing his own thing, making some stuff in his shop. And so it was nice just to spend a little bit of time together, especially since we haven't really spent that much time together recently. But yeah, I also, like I said, can't multitask well, so I can't say that I actually saw that much of this movie. I was just kind of focused on the task that I was doing, wanting to get it done. And I just wish everything came in a box. Boxes are so easy to wrap, and all these odd-shaped things are just so hard. So I wish things came more in just square boxes, because that is what I can wrap. I am not an expert wrapper by any means. I guess I just don't have the patience for it or the knack for it. I don't know, but I'm definitely not an expert rapper. I am an ordinary girl here. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for chatting. Bye.